Hello. Oh, how are we today, chat? We have... No, not Siege. Shut up, Walko. I do need to mod you again. There's the bot. Chris probably won't be happy about me modding you, but there we go. So, hey Lonely, I want to try a new game today. So it's Crimson recommended it to me. I think you guys can maybe see the extension on the screen at the moment. I'm not entirely sure. I forgot an S in the screen title. King of the Cattle. Guys, we're becoming cow farmers. We're now king of the cattle. So let me show it to you really quick. Live.
Penumbra, fuck you.
What'd I get? Yo, Lonely, thank you for the resub, man. 4 months. Let me transition. That's not right. Oh god, I'm in the void. Here we go, hang on. Hello? Game? There we go. Let me actually turn the music on. I turned it off for the intro screen, but because it's very high intensity, we're gonna have to turn it down a bit. Okay, so the way I think this works, right, is that I have a kingdom and you guys each can collectively control your own kingdom, and their goal is that I've never played before. I've literally just got this game. I installed it 2 minutes ago. So I don't know what we're doing. Mod view is broken. Let's go. Micro doesn't get to contribute.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Honestly, for the best. The last time the French had a monarchy, it didn't really end well. Yo, Walko, thank you for the resub, man. No more ads for you, thank God. Okay. So I don't quite know. It is one kingdom and chat plays nobles in that kingdom. I thought, so the way I looked it up before, it looked like, although, oh no, that's so we can play party mode, which I think is up to 24 people and you all can kind of control your own kingdoms together. And then there's Twitch mode, which I guess we could try different modes, right? We don't need a monarch to use the guillotine. Let me just try it, hang on. What do we call the dynasty name? What do we want to name the... What are our thoughts? Moon Boys. I could call it... Wait, hang on, what? Monarch Penumbral of the... I mean, it kind of works. Don't say short dynasty. It's kind of funny, though. It is kind of funny because it implies that this kingdom is immediately going to crash into it and burn, which is fairly accurate. I'm doing short because fuck you. I'd rather be short than Punissi of the Sad Dynasty. Okay. Right. So, party game, your friends can join the game via internet browser. All they need is the app and the code. So, this, I think, up to 24 people can play. And this is simply by typing into chat. Players who have bought the game will appear more store more often. Don't worry about that, because I don't think any of us have bought the game. I only just got the game. Do you want to do the Twitch version first? No, you don't need the app. That's just the thing. The address. So, you can just type in chat with this one. We'll do this one first, and then if we like it, maybe we do a party game and you guys can each individually go on and join as like a more... So the way I understand it is the party game is more like a kind of like playing a game with your friends in terms of like you can get 24 people all playing different kingdoms, whereas this is more for Twitch. So we'll do this and we'll see if we like it, and then if we do like it, we might try a party game at some point. Our Twitch expansion shows players are region, wealth, scheme, and more. I don't know what any of that means, but I think you guys should be able to see something. You should have an extension. I can't see it because I'm in streamer mode. So I don't really know what you guys are seeing, but extension works. Okay, cool. Choose 3 regions. Okay, so we get to pick which 3 people we're fighting. Is Drino's birthday? I don't know if Drino's here. If Drino's here, I'd wish him a happy birthday. Well, if Drino isn't here, happy birthday, Drino. Come back, watch the VOD. There you go. Okay, so Barons of the March, Chiefs of the North, Counts of the East, Grande, like Starbucks, or Patricians of the Coast. Where do I get the game? So you'll be able to do it just through chat, right? So through chat you'll be able to do it. We will try the party mode later, in which you can actually join and play more actively.
Happy birthday, Penumbral.
It's not my
birthday.
birthday.
A good birthday.
It is not. Nope. No, try again in like half a year. You are... I think you're quite literally almost as far away from my birthday as you could be. Congratulations. Brash rural Nords, famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. Sounds good. Honorable warriors are disgusting. Steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. I like that. Impassioned duelists, known for the strict adherence to honor and etiquette and the ninth god. Wealthy seafaring merchants noted for their cleverness, skill, and negotiation and ornate masks. Red, purple, and green? That sound good. I don't know. Literally, I just downloaded the game. I don't know what is going on, but it looks, at the very least, I like the vibe. Like, I like the art style they've gone for it. We'll do red, purple, green. I think it's fine. I don't know how long a single game is. Since it's a party game, I imagine it's not too long. Okay, join the game. Your nobles may now join via Twitch chat with !join, followed by pronoun, e.g. join she. Players can join mid-game, and their wealth and region are saved in continued games. Interesting. Actually, you have to put a pronoun. You have to put, like, whatever. I wonder what the limits are. !join, fuck. Oh, no, I think it automatically assigns if it's wrong. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Crimson's here. I think you guys can customize... Oh no, I guess it randomly assigns you one. So, you guys are being randomly assigned to different things. So, New Dynasty players who own the game can type join region in Twitch chat to join a specific region. Okay, so if you have the game, you can join whatever you want. If not, I guess it just randomly distributes you to whatever. So, purple currently has... I think you can join mid-game. So you can pick it up mid-game and join whichever faction you want, right? So, I was right, by the way, Crimson. They are playing different... Oh, they're vassals, right? So we're not playing against them. I have the big kingdom, and you guys are like my little boys that are like vassals of my big kingdom, I think. But I think you are all trying to kill me and take the kingdom for your own, so... we have 5-5. I guess the next one will join green. I think we can start, right? It's probably fine. I think people can join mid-game. So if... Oh god, yeah. Actually, let's look at the... Crimson, who owns the game, you can see because he has the little special banner. How do you move the extension? I think normally with the extensions you can just grab them and drag them. I just don't know if you need to see the extensions continuously. Or apparently you can click the little crown. Yeah, again, I can't see the extensions, so I can't help you, I'm sorry. So we have Chaos, Mars, Walco, a person in chat, and Crimson in red. I'm betting on red, considering Crimson actually has played the game. Cookie, Venom, Ash, Chris, and Ger are in purple, and Nair, Lonely, Hack, and Micro are in green. I'm so sorry to green, you have the Frenchman. Let's begin the game. So, I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm going to try my best. So, the path to victory. Acquire an heir, then complete your ambition to win. The first reign will likely end in disaster, thank you. Heavy is the head that wears a crown. Keep an eye on the region's schemes. If they pass all their stages, they'll win the game. Be careful of the region's defiance stat. If it gets too high, regions may rebel. When pass all 3 stages of your scheme... Oh, wait. Oh, this is for nobles. Okay, so that top part is me. Right? Which is... I need to be careful of defiance so you don't rebel. I need to be careful of your schemes because you're trying to complete them. And I need to get an heir. So I need to fuck and I need to complete my life goal. Relatable. Nobles, you guys need to pass all 3 stages of whatever your scheme is. I don't think I know what that is. Get your stat to a certain level which are affected in votes. How you vote is up to you. For your region scheme to stop other schemes or for the good of the kingdom. I have a feeling I know what you're going to vote for. If your defiance stat is high enough, you can rebel. This pauses your scheme and is risky, especially if you have low military. Okay, let's try it. Each season you'll get 3 events to play. Click on one to get started. Okay, hang on, let's see, what have we got? Spring 948, King Penumbral, Authority 5, Treasury 3000, Stability 5, Noble List. So I can see everybody who's in the game. Trade, farming, okay, that's all your stats. So you guys each have 5 stats? None of you are very defiant. You all love me. Which is not canonically accurate. Is there any settings I need to click? Nah, we're fine. Oh, I see. So, and can I zoom out? Okay, now I can move it though. Here's red team. If you're on red team, here you go. Green team seems to have taken up, like, most of the land. I have less land than all of you. That doesn't seem right. Remove micros. Wait, what? Do I have to demod micro again? To be fair, Venom is also a mod. I just trust Venom to not cheat. Okay, so, council introductions. This is your monarch, the streamer's character. They'll appear in most stories, but not all. Why do I look like that? I wish I could customize them. These are the kingdom stats. If any of them are 0 at the start of a season, the game will end. Okay. Don't be poor. Don't say how, women. I chose my pronoun. I think he's a guy. I think he uses very long hair. Stats determine which events are generated. Defiance is higher than both authority and stability. A region can trigger a rebellion. This will pause the scheme is risky if military is low. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from across the kingdom, the desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course the bleak march. Introduce yourself to the king. Okay, who do I want to introduce myself to? I think red is barons, right? So I think I'm going to do that. Oh, it's Chaos. Why is Chaos the first person I'm meeting? Hail and well met, your highness. Under your leadership, we will whip this kingdom into shape. That does not sound like Chaos. Actually, kind of. Patricians of the coast is Nair. Nair, you look kind of cool, bro. You're looking kind of fly. Why do I look like this? I'm the king. I should have the best drip in the kingdom. The fuck? Who gave Ping kingship? I got it all on my own. I conquered, you know. I did the British method. Hope to see your kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. I know that's a lie. I just know you're lying. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Chris, that is... Do you have to be so... Man really just met me and was like, Brad, I hope you don't die horribly like your father. Man, that was rough. Council immediately fills with rage voices as nobles argue each other and demand your favour. Yeah, that's a bit accurate. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council's like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Okay, coronation. I'm finally getting that. I'm getting that bag. I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time. Why the hurry? Let me just have my peace for like a minute. We make the nobles restless, and when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. What do I need to do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens in your coronation. Yeah, whatever. Shall I call the nobles in? Okay, choices and stats. Certain choices will change stats. Some choices that do so will indicate this change here. Not all choices that change stats have these indicators, and they do not show the region affected. Ah, interesting. These are the upcoming choices your nobles will vote on. Each of these may change stats in some way. The monarch can change how a vote is run with a law. You may use one law per vote. Try using your veto on one option you dislike. When the vote opens, nobles vote by using the command !vote followed by the choice letter, i.e. !vote A. Hey Ghost. Monarchs may close the vote anytime after all nobles have voted or the timer hits 0. Okay. So, I don't get to vote. I have... Wait, no, I don't want to do that. So I can choose Monarch's vote. Monarch marks the preferred voting option and this gets 1 extra vote. Or I can do veto. The Monarch can take a voting option off the table. Right. Maybe you should move your mod to the bottom left. You know what? You make such a solid point. It's honestly quite shocking. Oh, wait. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead. Hang on. Let's zoom out a bit. We have to move the actual thing. Let me just... 2 seconds while I work this out. Okay, wait. There we go. It's just my big head. It gets in the way. Alright, here we go. I think it's better. My fucking little strand of hair might block some of your stats, but you know, fucking deal with it. You can't vote yet. So the reason you can't vote... Do you want me to take chat off the screen as well? I think it's blocking the things. And let me just take chat off the screen so you guys can see properly. All right. So I can basically, once per vote, I can either pick a vote that I really want to happen and give it +1, or I can pick a veto and give it, and basically take it off the table, right? C is always a good option. I have a feeling you guys are going to vote for C. Though, to be fair, I don't really see the problem with C. It gives more authority and stability. Oh no, authority goes down, stability goes up. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to... Everything else seems to have an up and a down. I'm going to veto D. I just don't think D is right. And then I have a feeling you guys are going to vote for C anyway. Alright, there you go. So you have 30 seconds. You can type !vote A, B, C, or D. And it shows me who voted for who, so now I know who to hate. Shows me where the votes go and what you guys are voting for. Of course, Micro. Micro has $1,000. Oh, you all have your own little funds. Wait, is that like your... Is that your, factions funds, or is that like your personal wallet? What the fuck is this? We're playing Kingdom Management or whatever, and apparently I'm getting thrown in a... Oh no, wait. Oh fuck, it's tied. Has everybody voted? I think it's done. Wait, it's what happens when it's tied? Wait, it's personal wealth. Oh, interesting. But nope, throw the king in the river one. Oh, so I can choose to leave it until you guys have all voted, I guess. Praise the 9th god. What's the point of the timer? Oh, I guess so. Oh, wait, I decide ultimately when the voting ends, but I can only do it after all of you have voted or after the timer runs out. So if I do continue now, what happened? Voting tied at 7.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Yo, Uzumaki, thank you for the follow. Break the tie by select. Oh, I get the tiebreaker. Okay, interesting. So I can choose to either, we can have a religious ceremony, which increases faith, which I don't want because that's your stats and I don't want your stats increasing, or I can get higher stability but lower authority. Interesting. And how do I see defiance? I don't think I do, right? Oh no, it's down here. 1. Fuck it, let's throw me in the river. That sounds fun, right? That sounds fun. Let's go for a little skinny dip. Stat changes. This shows which stat has been changed and how much by. Okay. The kingdom's stability is now civil, authority is now dubious. Fun. Burn it all to the ground. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. Let me change it in my next robes. Nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank soaking wet, the chancellor steps forwards and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or are some of the nobles stifling giggles? No, that's definitely true. It's Twitch chat. I'd rather get thrown in the water than thrown into a fire, which is probably what you guys would have chosen if it was available. Oh, you can like zoom in. Okay, path to victory. Heir and ambition. The monarch must acquire an heir and complete their ambition to win the game. A spouse is useful, but a spouse is useful, but not necessary. Okay. Complete your ambition before a scheme or rebellion usurps you, or before you lose all authority, treasury, stability. Right, gotcha. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are the most difficult. I've already been thrown in a river, I take your word for it. Nobles of the council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their puppet claimant in your place. They really couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag, but how do I stop them? Secure an heir, prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. Yeah, I know that. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Oh, right. Oh, we get to pick it. Okay, what do we want to be? As a conqueror, as a peacekeeper, as the greatest king who ever lived, as the father of the nation, as the architect of a new golden age, or as a saint? We're not doing faith of thighs. We're not doing the thigh ideology. Look at your stats that help you choose. How do I look at my stats? Aren't these your stats? How do I look at my stats? Because, like, how do I see my military? Hey, Lacey, how you going? I don't know what my military is. Or is it based on your guys' military? Our stats can also be used for your goal. Alright. Okay, so what is our highest? See, the thing is, if I raise military very high, then you guys can overthrow me, which is not ideal. Yeah, well, your military is our military, yeah, but then if your military gets really high for my goal, you'll be able to overthrow me, which not a fan of. Trade. What is our highest? Military is what? 14, 15 faith. 16 farming and 16 trade. Okay. Do you want to go science? Do you want to go? Well, I don't know why I'm asking you. You guys are trying to stop me. Fuck it. I'm gonna go golden age. Why not? I don't know what I'm doing. There's a good to fair chance I'm gonna fuck up my first time playing because I don't really know what I'm doing. But focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Will do. Once you have an heir, I will return to discussing how your ambition is progressing. End season. Now that you've played all events, advance the game by clicking end season. Okie doke. Each region will now vote for one of 3 randomly selected schemes. Schemes are made up of 3 stages with specific stat requirements. Passing all 3 stages places the region's claimant on the throne, winning the game. Leopold of the Marsfish bloodline. Powerful marcher Hellion stands before a blazing hearth, yelling at full volume. When have the barons of the march backed down from a fight? Never. I know you'll do what it takes me to put me, your rightful king, on the throne. Okay, so you guys can... This is just for the red team. The red team only gets to vote. So you can vote, which scheme should the baron pursue to overthrow the new king and place a preferred claimant, Leopold, on the throne? Intimidation, raise stability. Uprising, raise treasury. Or propaganda, lower stability. Oh, that's fucking... Wait. So you guys... I want to keep stability high. But your guys' goal can have high stability as something you're working towards. So if I get stability high, I'm helping you. That doesn't seem fair. It looks like you guys have voted for that, though. Volko obviously wants the money. Greedy bastard. Okay. There you go. They're going for the stability game. That's what makes the game hard. Yeah, so I want to raise stability high enough that you guys don't overthrow, but not so high that you win. Fuck. Okay. Barons plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must lull the spy master into a false sense of security. To advance the scheme, the barons must raise stability to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Okay. It's already at 6. What? It starts at 5. Although, does it have to be that by the end of 4 seasons? Is that what it means? Luda of the Ash Dynasty, legendary Eastern Elder, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. Okay, so I need to try and lower it to below 5 before the end of the 4th season. Okay. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own... Or is it the end of any season, or is it just the end of season 4? By fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days, but not while the false King Penumbral wears the crown. Bro, I'm trying my best. You just threw me in a river. I haven't done anything. End of season 4. Okay, so I have time. Right, you guys get to vote. What scheme should the counts pursue to overthrow the new king and place their preferred claimant, Luda, on the throne? Sorcery, raise authority. Subterfuge, lower stability. Blood ritual, highest farming. So you guys are kind of also competing against each other, aren't you? So, like, if you chose lower stability, you'd be actively fighting against the barons, right? So it's like me fighting you, but you're all kind of fighting each other as well. Highest farming. So it looks like farming is winning. Where do I can't see the noble list currently. I don't think everybody's voted yet. I'll give it... I can't remember how many people are in purple. Is it 5 or 4? We have 20 nobles. There must be at least 5 people in... No, there must be at least 6 people in. I don't know if 2 people don't care. But it looks like Blood Ritual has it. Of course Blood Ritual has it. You're a bunch of Satanists. Alright. So you guys are looking to get farming high. Hooray. Congratulations. You can see the nobles down below the authority stats. Oh yeah, I missed it. Yeah, so there's about 6 people per thing. Okay. Counts plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate all other regions. Holy shit. Paving a clear path to the throne. First, they must ensure the East can withstand a famine. Ah. Advance the scheme counts must be the region with... Oh! You must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons. Interesting. He who controls the meat gets the seat. Is that a real saying? Your audio was in the past. Good job, Marge. Drusilla of the Ehak tree. Oh my god, tree. It makes sense. It's green. Notorious coastal entrepreneur scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, explaining in measured prose. Fellow partitions of the coast. My claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Penumbral. Something must be done. Okay. So you guys get to vote. What scheme should the patricians pursue to overthrow the new king and place the preferred claimant Drusilla on the throne? Doppelganger, lower own defiance. Huh. Conspiracy, lower treasury. Corruption, lower authority. Also, I believe canonically the counts are vampires. That would make sense. They did give off very Count of Monte Cristo vibes. Banger tweet king. Yeah, all the counts are actually just communicating in tweets. They're all just posting. Lower own defiance seems to be winning. I mean, I'm happy for that, man. Like, I'm happy if you guys don't want to overthrow me and put my head in the guillotine. That'd be grand, honestly. Or lower authority. Ooh. It's tied, I think. I want to give it 2 seconds. I think it's just going to be tied. I think there's... Who hasn't voted? I'm going to single you out. No, Aiden voted. Bold voted. Ghost voted. Fucking Nair. Nair hasn't voted. God damn it, Nair. Tao, you're not part of the green group. Tao, I don't think you're playing. I don't think you're in the game. Anyway. I guess I'll have the deciding vote. When defiance is higher than authority and stability, a region can revolt. See, you say authority and stability. Does that mean combined, like added together? Oh, it just randomly... I guess it just flips a coin. The high... Oh, the highest counts. Okay. Right. So I only really need to have 1 high. Assuming... Like, if you guys are trying to raise authority, then I just have to have it down. Plan to turn a throne into a commodity that can be bought and sold at will. First, you must ensure the rule of law is crumbling. Lower authority to 4 or less. Okay, so here you can review the region's schemes and their claimants. Okay. Here, when you have an heir, they'll appear on the right of this page. If your reign ends abruptly because I died, the nobles will vote for the next monarch. The vote is between the two regions with the highest combined stats and your heir if you have one. Okay. So, the green team is trying to lower the kingdom's authority. The red team is trying to raise the kingdom's stability. And purple is just trying to have the highest farming. So, I want to have high authority, low stability, really. Already winning. Yeah, okay, I know. Actually, you're all already winning. Stability is... Actually, no, the only one... Oh, wait, yeah, you're all already succeeded. You guys are just playing Stardew. Yeah, purple is just, you know, Stardewing. Long lost nephew, false pretender, false pretender. So you're all kind of already there. I'm gonna have to try and fucking cut you down. Either I'm gonna just actively give red team all of the crops. Give them like 10 farming. They don't care. They don't need farming, but it ruin purple's plan. Adopt a law. Here you can adopt a new law that alters how voting is run. You'll be able to adopt more once a year at the end of winter. You can only adopt one new law at a time and have a maximum of 3 laws to use. Okay. Plus 600 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, negative 200. Oh. Plus 1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Nobles must vote for their least favorite option, and the option with the least votes passes. That would just confuse the shit out of you. What did you miss? I was getting pizza. You had the deciding vote on your factions thing, and it just went to a coin flip. Can also switch out a law. Well, I only have 2 currently, but I think reverse voting will just confuse people. I don't think that's ideal. Plus 1 stability if more than 50% of nobles. Do I want stability? I don't really want stability. You guys are trying to get stability. I guess I'll take the gamble. I don't know that I'll use the gamble that often, but it is better than the other 2 currently. Okay. Okay, so we have some new things. Jousting tournament, that's behind the thing. I can't see what it says. Honor guard. We'll do honor guard first. I don't know why red has all the... Oh wait, no, that's green, isn't it? Purple is just doing its own thing. Purple doesn't care. You're Shardewing and playing Harvestman. Oh god, a fucking ad break. Hang on. We're gonna stall for time until the ads are over so people can actually vote. Twitch is the most anti-democratic platform by far. You don't get to vote because you're watching a fucking ad. Okay, are the ads done? I'm sorry about that. I can't control it. Or I guess I can, but it's a very lose-lose situation. Got added. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Twitch, you can't do democracy with Twitch because you're forced to watch an ad for Audible or whatever. I haven't actually seen an Audible ad in ages. So, now that you're king, you need personal protection. Why? I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I don't like the way you said that. I suppose so. Need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards that counts with the Knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. That is a terrible name. What a fucking mouthful. The patricians with champion gladiators from the arena, and the barons with offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and the region. Of course, you could just hire 4 mercenaries that would be loyal to coin above all. I think... Okay. Who's the least likely to want to... None of you guys have, like, a military... like, scandal. I feel like going with you guys when you're going to try and intimidate me is maybe a bad idea. How you have the highest farming. And you guys want to cut down my authority. I think I might go for purple. Purple seems to have the least, like... Oh, but then when they summon the fucking plague demon, I'm going to have no one to defend me. Whoever you pick loses defiance, everyone else gains it. Ah, I see. Who has the lowest military? Green. What foreign mercenaries do you suggest? Battle-bitten brethren. Costly, hiring foreigners will betray a lack of confidence. I don't think I want that. Coastal gladiators. Turned themselves into celebrities with skill at chopping people into bits. Vain and selfish. Eastern Knights. I think I'm going for the Eastern Knights. I think they're bad. They're worse at bodyguarding, but that means they're probably worse at actually stabbing me in the back. The legendary Night Poet shall protect you. I have made my decision. I think I'm gonna go for the Knights. Which is purple, right? I don't want to lose 1,000 treasury. Make arrangements at once. Defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now loyal. Purple is loyal to me. We and purple are homies. Maybe try refreshing there. The knights arrive a few weeks later. They are all extremely pale and extremely polite. Oh my god, they're VTuber fans. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow. Bow? Bow? Bow. Florid bow. Yeah, she's bowing. She doesn't have a bow. Before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Oh god. Easier for purple to assassinate you. Yeah, but... You know, why would they want to do that? I'm such a nice guy. Let's do greens next. Your Streamed Highness, the coast has been struck with plague, and not just any plague, a dancing plague. We're speaking to cold. We're speaking to cold, hot, cool. This is the most dressed cold has ever been. He's dripped. You're pulling my leg. What kind of dance? All kinds. The most popular one is where you shake your arms back and forth across your body. You just call it the thread. Is that a fucking pun on the floss? Fucking hell. Alright. Affects everyone, even dogs and cats. We don't know how it started. It's the Fortnite dancing plague. Oh god. Brilliant. Why am I in a mask? You don't want people to see your face. You're not a slut. Quarantine the affected villages. Trade goes down, which is bad for me because I need trade, right? Oh, there's no way for me to see my... Is there no way for me to see my goal? I can't, like, I remember what my goal is. It's... Oh no, here it is. There. Trade. Gold is up top. No, not my gold, my goal. G-O-A-L, but yeah, it's here. The little crown. Little crown's here. So I want trade to be high, so I don't want that. Pass a law that forbids dancing. Higher authority, lower stability, higher defiance. Your guys' defiance is getting kind of high. Let it be. How bad is dancing anyway? That would decrease your farming, which would mean the counts are almost certainly going to win. Actually, no, red could beat the counts. And decreases stability, which I kind of want. Because we want lower stability to cuck red. I know it only affects green, but the ones that affect like stability affect the kingdom, and so we want to raise authority and we want to decrease stability. So I know you guys are the one that's voting. I'm going to both of these are actually fine. I'm just going to veto quarantine because that's the only one that is bad for me entirely. So I'm going to veto that, and then you guys can vote between B and C. Green does get defiance, that's true. This is better for hurting the other two. So green wants authority to be... Okay, so green wants authority to be low. And this raises authority, so you're probably... I don't know why I'm giving you advice. It's your kingdom. You vote for it. Wait, you can all vote for this? Shit. I thought because it was green, I thought only green would get to vote. Okay, interesting. I don't know why I thought that, I just kind of assumed. Why is no one from purple voting? We have one purple vote. There we go. The purple people are a bit slow. So yeah, the bottom one decreases stability, decreases farming. In green, and this one, I think we're done. All of green voted for this, which makes sense because you want lower stability. Vote B would be working against green, but red kind of split itself. I don't know why so many people in red vote. Snail and Walco, you guys know you're trying to raise stability, correct? I think all the counts are dead. Yeah, where are the purple people? All the purple people are dead. They both... Oh, I guess they do both lower stability. Anyway. We'll continue. One of them also works against green. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Let it be. So we're just gonna let green dance themselves. Don't worry about it. Dance the plague brings some life to the masses. Why not let it spread? Soon half the kingdom is dancing round the clock as the plague hits other regions, including the capital. Productivity is down and crops are rotting in field, but at least everyone appears to be having a good time. Stability is now stable. Farming is now needful. Farming is now sufficient. Farming is now fruitful. No, so the lower farming affects everyone. It doesn't just affect green. You dance till you're dead. Okay, jousting tournament. Your Majesty, the Barons of the March have invited you to a jousting tournament. How delightfully rustic. Wonderful, I will compete myself. I'd love to attend and support a knight. Send a note to decline. I feel like if I compete myself, I'm going to get like a lance through the mouth. I'm not going to decline. Because the Baron's defense will go up and it's already at 2. I feel like if I compete in the tourney, I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me. I'm probably going to die. And it'll be a very quick end to our first game. I think if I tend to support a knight, I might be able to lower one defense while increasing the other ones. I'm going to do that. Yeah, so that decreased red defense, which is good. No cordial. It wouldn't be my ideal day out, Your Majesty, but I'm sure you'll have a marvellous time. That was an easy decision. Because I feel like if I competed, I'd have just died. Are we done? Is that all the events? I think we're... So we can just hit end season, right? What is down here? We're going to end up all infighting amongst each other, and these guys are going to come up behind us and just absolutely kill everything we've ever loved. Okay, let's just end season. Buildings. Oh, nobles can use their wealth to bid on any building in the region, each of which affects its stat. This is done through an auction where only the 2 most funded buildings are chosen. When the auction is open, nobles can fund with the following command, !fund X, where X is personal wealth. Also, !fund A or B or C or whatever, X, where X is personal wealth. When you're ready, hit start auction to begin the auction. Okay. So, there is 6, there are 6 sort of things you can vote for. You each have 1,000 to start. I don't know how you get more. I don't actually know how you guys get more independent money. I don't know if it's dependent on your kingdom or what. So you can vote, you can do !fund A, B, C, D, E, F, and then however much you want up to 1,000, I assume. Only the 2 most highest funded will be built, right? So, Barons can build a library, which increases stability, and a stadium. Can only... Okay, hang on. Can the red team only vote for red buildings, or like why are they split like that? Can anyone vote for anything? Why are they color coded then? Is it just kind of what's in line with their... You can go anywhere? Okay. So, library increases stability, which red does want. Stadium decreases military, which I don't know if that makes much sense, but which I don't know why you guys would want that. Maybe for the other kingdoms, you don't want them to have military. I don't think it's who it affects, because stability is kingdom-wide. Anyone can vote, but things like C would increase only the count's farming. Oh, I see. Right. Why would you want to decrease your own military? That don't make much sense. Anyway. Counts. So you guys can have an aqueduct to raise farming, deer park to lower farming, and the patricians have 1 to raise military or 1 to lower authority. So, the red does want to keep stability high. I don't think they want to lower military. The purples want to keep farming high. They want to have the highest farming. So, you probably don't want Deer Park. Although, I guess the other kingdoms could vote for Deer Park to decrease the count's farming to kind of try and stop them winning. Green increases military for green, which I don't think anybody cares about. And this decreases authority, which green does actually want to lower authority. Yo, Zealot, thank you for the follow. Okay, I don't think we've started auctioning. You guys can stop voting. But yeah, there you go. There's your options. So depending on whether you want to fight someone else or get your own shit ready. And I'm starting it, so here you go. Spend your money. So you do exclamation mark fund, the letter you want to fund, and then the amount. You each have 1,000 gold or whatever it is. So library seems to be winning by a fair amount. I don't think I can see what you guys voted for. Hang on, maybe if I... Nope. F and A are currently leading, so... Yeah, the theatre is winning, and then the library is winning. Oh, the aqueduct is not winning. What happened? The counts have more... The counts have more people than anyone. They're all just really stingy. All of the counts are refusing to fucking vote. Your kingdom is refusing to buy buildings. You gotta fund C, I think is what they're saying. C is currently second place. F is fucking by a landslide. Holy shit. Oh, it is. I don't even get to click it. It just happens. I don't get to choose. So, biggest contributor, Ger, with 600. And Nair just dumped all of his money into fucking the theatre. Okay, so we're lowering authority even more. Oh, shit. If you're no, wait, stability is really high. We're fine. So authority is now really low. And farming has went up for the counts. So, which is bad for us because we don't want the counts to have good farming. In these buildings, well, one of the buildings was an aqueduct, which helps you farm, which raised your farming. Okay, so who's currently winning? I'm trying to get trade high. I haven't really had many opportunities to do that. I also need an heir. Finding a spouse. That sounds good to me, please. Probably should have done this last in case any of the other events like kill her. In the twisted passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Oh god. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. I have been busy. Better find the time, don't worry, I'll take liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, do you not mind? I feel like... Oh, fuck. I'm not... See, I want to say I'm not interested, but I feel like in terms of... I thought you played Rocket League. Yeah, what are you doing being a king? Shut up, you guys. Okay. I think I'm going to pick this one just because I feel like it's probably the one that will help me in-game the most, so... Let's get ourselves a lady friend. Maybe. I'll have to see how good my Riz is. I don't really see myself winning. The Patricians finished stage 1. Wait, do they? Hang on. No, 2 seasons. Lower the Kingdom's authority to 4 less than 2 seasons and 3 seasons. So it's the end of next season, I think. Yeah, it may just be an inclusivity thing. Yeah, but what if I said I don't want love? Like, what would the game do then? Favorite competitor. Barons have assembled a jousting field. Watching... Oh, so this is from, like, continuing from last time. Right. Place is buzzing with excitement. Premium Nobles. This is a player who has bought King of the Castle. They can set their customizations, get access to special story, special outfits, and appear more often in storylines. Crimson is paying to appear more. Average VTuber fan. Welcome one and all, we have the most thrilling guest today. Cheering erupts and the nobles stamp so hard that their stands tremble. The highest ranked knights of the tournament are applying for your favour. First is Baron Nomodrix, the Cunning. He won every bout last year, some claim he cheated, but surely they're just jealous. Second is Baron, a person in chat too. No one thought they would succeed this year, but obviously they trained hard. People are calling him the underdog. Last is, what is that, Count? Is that like, that's like the female version of Count. I thought that was Countess. Zealot Love, the interloper, a surprise foreign contestant, but they qualified nonetheless. Okay. Who you favor? Okay, so doing this decreases defiance for red. Wait, is Nomadrix red as well? A person in chat. Person in chat is red. Nomadrix is red. So either way, I can either decrease purple defiance and increase red, which doesn't mean much because purple doesn't have any. I'm basically just picking who I prefer as a champion. Nomadrix the cunning or a person in chat the underdog? I always like an underdog story. I'm sorry, Nomadrix. I'm gonna have to go for the underdog. Oh, so apparently you cheated last year, so I apologize. Cheaters never prosper. You guys are now loyal. Some choices have uncertain outcomes called challenges. These can either be random or based on a stat. The percentage shows a chance of success. Oh, interesting. I have 50-50. Clap politely, whoop and cheer, nod austerely. I'm not gonna whoop. I'll clap. Person in chat bows and their bout begins. Okay. Zealot Love is the first opponent. Their horses stamp as the two jesters glare across the field. Here we go. It's XCOM time. Yeah, baby. 50% chance to hit, always misses. Jesters gallop towards each other. A person in chat lance catches Zealot under the shoulder but does not unseat them. Challenge succeeded. Hooray. They are weakened on a person in chat's next charge. They hit right in the chest. Horse stumbles, throws them into a heap in the dust. Good job, person in chat. You did it. Oh, and you got money for it. You wins the day, claims a hefty cash prize. So that's how you get more money. For like buildings and shit. Dang, okay. And there's one, is there not one more event? Where's the last event? Oh, Dancing Fever. Oh, this is still going on. Oh, whoops. Cold is back. Okay. It stands before you, hopping frantically from one foot to the other as he speaks. The plague your majesty is spreading. Why, I think I've been afflicted myself. Where did you learn those moves? Where did you learn those moves? Need to do something where we dance ourselves to death. It may look fun, but trust me, it's anything but. I don't know, man. You just gotta get boogie. I'm a bad dancer. Order the nobles to hide in the castle as a way to out. Lower stability, lower authority, lower trade. We can't do that. Hire a wizard to sort it out. Or infect the nobility as a show of solidarity. Increases stability. Decreases stability, which would screw over the red team. But it would increase defiance for everyone, and the greens are getting close to rioting. Although they only have 3 military, so like, what are they gonna do? Or I don't want to spend 2,000. Yeah, any vote kind of works for green. Like, because green wants to screw over red with lower stability. I guess they kind of want me to run out of money, because then I'll lose. And they also want to screw me over. I'm just gonna veto. I don't really get to choose. I'm gonna veto the one that decreases trade. And you guys can, I guess, vote for the last ones. Imagine being brought down by a dancing jester. So you guys get to vote. People that aren't in red probably want to vote for this one because red really wants lower. Red wants their stability above 5. So if we lowered stability below 5, they don't have their thing. Green refuses to listen to me. Nomadrix traitor. Oh. Gare and Micro. You guys all suck. Green, the worst. Those patricians know what they're doing. They're just ahead of the curve. You know, must think of the long games. Well, we're now out of money because we bought a fucking wizard. Yeah, you guys are gonna get taxed out the ass. Waiting for the wizard, you wonder if your foot tapping is the patience or the infection. When she finally arrives, Pesty is clad in tightly wrapped black silks and wears a face mask that resembles the skull of a giant rodent. It's Crack Rat. His wizard's saying motherfucker's fireball. Yeah, well, she just cast fireball in the castle. Yeah, it's a dancing plague. Not every day I get such a warm welcome. Yeah, because The guards were jigging, whatever. Don't bankrupt the moon, man. I do not deserve this. I'm an expert in plagues and pestilence, but not of the dancing kind. You've hired me, so I'll do what I can, but I make no promises. She may not even be able to fucking fix it. Make her stop spamming. Pesty leaves the ninth room accompanied by a cloud of flies. You play to the ninth god, she'll offend you. She may not even do it. We just spent 2,000 gold for someone to maybe not even be able to fix our problem. Alright, well, end season time. I haven't really raised trade at all. I've just stopped trade lowering. Here you can set different levels of tax or bribes for each region in your kingdom, potentially punishing some or rewarding others. Balancing these of your treasury against defiance changes. Remember, if a region's defiance is higher than both authority and stability, they can rebel. All nobles gain wealth here, but one region gains extra wealth with a trade bonus. Regions with higher trade stat are more likely to get the trade bonus. Oh, interesting. So, bribe. I can lower your defiance for 700. So, okay. Basically, I can pay any region 700 gold to lower defiance, and they get 700 gold. Where does it go? Does it just get split up between them all? Count's got the trade bonus? How do you see? Oh, trade bonus up here. Counts impose harsh taxes on their serfs, netting 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Interesting. So when everyone gets the tax bribe. Oh, so everyone in that team gets 700 gold. I lose 700 gold. Fuck. Okay, so that's a lot of power to give them. Because depending on how many people you have, that could be like 7 grand. I'm not going to do that. I also don't really care about defiance currently. Okay. Patricians I'm going to keep down here just because you guys are already pretty defiant and I don't really want your defiance going up. I'm going to crow tax the counts and the barons though. Yeah, well, we're both getting crow taxed. You're both getting crow taxed. Also because what does green want? 4 or less, so we just need to raise authority. Not the counts, we did nothing wrong. You failed to vote against the wizard, and now we're screwed. My prize money. Hey, look, you have the money to pay for it. It's only like 400. You won 750. This is going in the great book. Look, taxes are a necessary part of our kingdom, all right? And also, you just made me spend 2,000 gold on a fucking wizard. You deserve this. Barons and pets are the ones that did it. We don't deserve this. Yeah, but you guys are also... You cruelly taxed... Okay, look, you tax your serfs. Now you're getting taxed. You reap what you sow. Alright? I don't want any claims of unfairness when you just did the exact same thing. You guys are slightly more defiant, but I have more money. We're not taxing the coast because the coast is already at 2 defiance and we only have 3 authority. Oh, actually, we have 5 stability, but I'm going to try and reduce that because I need to for them barons. We actually need to... Okay, when it says in 1 season, does that mean at the end of this season or like at the end of next season? So like now it's going to say... In this, once this all loads... like... By next season. Does it mean at the start of next? I assume so, right. We need to raise authority. And we need to try and lower stability, but raising authority is the most important one. What about... I'm going to be honest. I don't think anybody's going to be beating the counts in terms of farming. So, we're just going to have to deal with it. Eligible options. Let's do the coast, people. Count Cookie Kun, 23. I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Grace, but I believe I have pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. Oh god. I was hosting a small party playing cards with some old friends. I called for a servant to bring me something to eat that was both tasty and convenient. Oh, he made like instant noodles. Servant brought me that evening. Will change the world forever. Sounds like your servant invented it. And yes, he's my employee, so I own the idea. It's only fair. See, this is what I'm talking about. The counts, man. They're the worst. Behold. He holds in the air a plate. Atop the plate are 2 slices of bread with a piece of a sandwich. You invented a sandwich. Bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. How have we not invented the sandwich yet? I propose we name it after me. We're going to name the sandwich after Cookie. I expect everyone to be enjoying a nice Cookie Kun 23 for lunch. I don't know if we want to name this sandwich after cookies. How do we have cookies and not a sandwich? This innovation cannot be made available for free every time a cookie con 23 is consumed. Expect a small royal payment. How about you go fuck yourself? Okay, give cookie the royal ease he deserves. Decrease defines, decrease wealth, decrease trade. Fuck that. Too delicious to be controlled. Up defines but up trade. Small one-time reward from the treasury instead. Lose 750 gold but increase trade. Servant should be rewarded instead. What's his name again? That's just increasing defiance. Things need to be invented at some point. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like sandwiches would have been around for as long as bread was. They don't need more and more trade. Yeah, but I need trade, so. This is for the counts. The counts have the lowest trade. D's the best option. Let's go for D. Let's not go for D. I think we can all agree we don't want to give Cookie the shit he deserves. It's just bad for everybody. I'm just thinking. I could do the royal gamble on this, right? And it would offset the expenditure and just give us increased trade. But I don't know if you guys are going to vote for it. What am I actually going to... I'm just going to veto the top one. Because that's the only one that decreases trade. And then I'll let you guys vote on whatever the hell you want. All D does is raise defiance. Which is fine, they only have one, I don't really care. It's a waste of an opportunity. I'm actually not sure if I'd want to give 750 wealth to get trade up, just because I'm kind of low on money after hiring that fucking wizard. Because you guys made me buy a wizard. Right, I guess the servant is getting the credit and Dracov's one, he wouldn't have invented this snack if I hadn't specifically requested a convenient meal. Oh god, it raised by 2. Dang. Servant is brought before you. Hello, your majesty. People call me Footlong. Are we gonna call this sandwich a footlong? That's amazing. That's incredible. We can't call it that. I prefer... No, we're calling it the footlong. Trade increased anyway. Cool. Innovative dish shall be known as a footlong. Hooray. We did it, lads. Footlongs prove a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the east, experimenting with new ingredients. Turns out you could put almost anything between 2 pieces of bread. Trade has skyrocketed in the purple group, though. How much trade do I have to get? I guess I need an heir first. New petition. Jousts and victories have made me famous. Oh god, it's a person in chat. Are we doing more jousts? Is that what we're doing? People of my hometown want to build a statue in my honor. You'll donate to the project, won't you? Fuck no. The fuck? Oh, I can only use this once per season. Ah, I see. I thought it was once per vote. Okay. Increase trade, but decrease treasury. Put them to work training marcher troops instead. That is a chance. Royal gamble on A. Not the worst idea. Because if it loses, I lose 200. But if it wins, I get 600. And so I only lose 400. Because if we lose 1,000, I think we might be fucked. Everything else is a percentage chance. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to royal gamble on the first one. Because worst case scenario, I lose 400. Which isn't bad. Whereas, you know, if something else gets voted for, I only lose 200. So it's like a good way to like offset the costs. Let's do that. Alright, you guys can vote. For whatever it is you so please. Either voting for the military one or the trade one. Because your trade, what is your trade doing? Your military is pretty high. Your trade is also... Oh, I see. Right, that makes sense. So, I think your stat number is the sort of... You multiply by 10 and that's a percentage of winning, right? So you have 7... Counts have like 7 farming, so farming would be like 70% chance, whereas you guys have like 6 military, so it's a 60% chance. Okay, I lost 200 because of the gamble, but it's fine. And did we succeed? Put them to work training march your troops instead. Military challenge succeeded. Treasure is now 1700. Military is now powerful. Oh fuck, you guys really do have a big military. It's kind of terrifying. What is your defiance is still low though, so we're fine. Hey Zontro, how you going? Okay, so I guess it's time for me to get a wife. Found 3 potential marriages for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. What if I don't want to marry any of them? Mother leads you to the Great Hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels, each covered by a cloth. I don't even get to meet them? The fuck? What's this game? We're running a kingdom and chat is controlling the kingdom. The barons do not march to war. Shut up. There's no time for sentiment. You just need to match that befits your station and suits your political needs. Whisk away the cloth for the first portrait. Amalia, eldest daughter of the Eastern Katori Blueberry Dynasty. Fucking hell. Oh wait, this is a Twitch name, Katori Blueberry. I was like, what the fuck kind of name is that for a dynasty? But no, it's a person's name. I'm not sure why the artist made her look so severe, just a trick of the light perhaps. A very pious young lady, is obsessed with her family's legacy. Amalia, my dear, marry her. She's an intriguing candidate, sure. We have Clementine, the wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Microwave Leslie's estate. I am not marrying Micro's daughter. Not a fucking chance in hell. Reputation for honesty and fair-mindedness that's rare along the coast. We're not marrying Micro's daughter. I'm not becoming Micro's son-in-law. That is not the timeline I'm willing to subscribe to. Mary probably got the finest produce in the land. You guys do have sandwiches. It's a big appeal. We have Marchie's offering. Henrika, scion of the prestigious Oh god. Donji Hyo? Bloodline? A typical baroness really. Loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Meaningful encounter with a wizard a few years ago. Now she spends most of her time brewing strange potions. Oh. Got into a fight with her local bishop a couple years back and gave him a bloody nose. Fun. Sounds like a laugh. What do you think? You'll anger the other regions, but you gain a lifelong alliance. Interesting. Who are my defenses again? I think it's purple, right? I think purple's my bodyguards, correct? I probably shouldn't anger the people who, and their defiance is already quite high. But if I do this, then normally you want the highest military with the lowest defiance, which is the barons, right? Two defiance isn't the worst though. And purple still has 5 military. They're still pretty decent. Coastal is... No, that's green. Which one is purple again? Eastern, I think? Yeah. Let's go with the eastern ones. Let's show me the march again. There we go. I think we're going for the purple. Amalia of the East. My king, purple is the way. Thank you for your treasured advice. Who cares for barons? We can tank them. Well, you guys are planning on summoning a plague demon, which I'm pretty sure is about as good as military can get. So we'll take the East. So yeah, we now have patricians have 3 defiance, but who gives a fuck? They have 3. The patricians couldn't hit a wet paper bag. Holy shit! Like their military is so low, I don't give a shit. Fucking try and rebel. I have the barons on my side. They'll obliterate you. I'm your father-in-law now, I guess. Okay, that is strange, but I guess it's true. Alright, end season, let's see what happens. Dingy Seaside Tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Good news, my friend, the palace officials have been accepting my bribes. They're becoming more and more open to corruption. God damn it, Ghost Dragon. What are you getting in return? A better seat in the council chamber, access to the king's rooms when he's out, that sort of thing. Are they going to assassinate me? King's staff are getting used to selling their principles to the highest bidder. God damn it. Don't plot like that. How dare you? They could assassinate you. Oh god, here we go. Past stuff for one thing, but the truth tries to be the loyalty of the Chancellor and the rest of the King's inner circle. Need to demolish the respect for the King. Kingdom is in case they'll see the King as an incompetent fool will be much open to our brows. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. And the barons want to keep stability high. Okay, interesting. I chose purple for personal guard, I think. We can tweak the laws governing how council votes. We can't pull more than 3 laws at once, and only one may be used per vote. Monarch can mark their preferred voting option and chosen they gain +1 authority. Nobles must vote their least favorite. Okay, +1 stability. 5, 4 or less. So someone's gonna win, but we want to. Okay, we want to decrease stability by 1 this turn and then raise it next turn. I actually kind of like all of my current ones. Like, I mean, higher authority would be nice, but I don't really care. I can just skip it, so. Okay, here we go. Royal wedding. Wedding to Amalia is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Oh god. I really hope that dancing plague has been sorted out, otherwise we've just spread it to literally everyone in the kingdom. Although I guess it makes sense, we're at a wedding, I guess they could all be dancing. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. It said you're getting ready for the ceremony soon enough. You're getting a St. Bernard Bertrand's Cathedral with Amelia at your side. Do you take women as your lawfully wedded wife? Change my mind, I can't do this, no. Ooh, stability goes up but authority goes up. And defiance goes down. It's good except for I want to lower stability, but fuck it, I have to. Pronounce your king and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife, Amalia, only dances with obvious reluctance. Stability is now civil. Authority is now dubious. Defiance is now aloof. Defiance is now loyal. Defiance is now cordial. Nice. By the time you find yourself alone with Amalia, it's past midnight. You've never felt more tired. Neither of us asked for this union, but I assure you it can blossom into something of mutual benefit. Agreed. We're very business. You head to your separate bedchambers, perhaps you will draw closer in time, but for now your wife is happy to keep you at arm's length. God, I got no riz. I got the negative riz, bros. Oh, okay. We now have... Oh, we only have 2. I guess that was... I guess that one was the first event. We have Pestia returns and a sacrilegious request. Let's see if we can deal with this fucking dancing plague for once. Tell me you can fix it. Far too late to contain the spread. It's clear that this was caused by an irresponsible use of magic, not by flea or rat. I can inoculate your highness and household for a small fee, then you can wait out the rest of this plague in peace. What are my other options? Break the original spell. I discovered that it came from a monastery of all places deep inside the coast. Of fucking course it was the coast. Of course. A difficult procedure, you understand. Very risky. It will require further compensation. We don't have the money. Order the patricians to pay for Pestia's procedure. Ooh. Have Pestia inoculate the royal household and be done with it. Lower stability, lower authority, lower trade. I can't do that. Who was responsible for the original spell? I'm probably going to order the patricians to pay. That will also decrease trade. But there's nothing else I can do. I'm going to ask who's responsible. Came from a monastery, clearly an amateur playing with magic, nothing serious. Probably a nun who was jealous of her sisters. Given that you can't see her face, you're not sure if Pestia is expecting you to laugh at this or not. Find the one who casts a spell. Okay, so we can ask her to find the one who casts a spell. Or... that increases defiance and increases stability. I don't think we're going to be able to decrease stability below 5. I think the best bet is to try and cuck the patricians by increasing stability even more so they can't lower it. This decreases everything, which I don't want. And this is probably the best one, but it costs 1200. I don't really have 1200. Can you find who did it? Okay. 1,200 is too much. I'm just gonna... The patricians are gonna pay for it. Some patricians' wealth has decreased. Trade is now dynamic. Defiance is now insolent. Oh, they are not happy. I kind of don't care, though. Ceremony is a brief affair, but it leaves the past as unbearable. You worry it will never go away. Plague breaks overnight. People weep openly in the street as their torments come to an end. Whole kingdom celebrates with the day of rest, known from now on as the day of stillness. Fuck you, patricians. What are they going to do about it? They have fuck all military. I can rely on the barons to help me, and the counts. I don't think they got shit. This is treason. It's literally the opposite of treason. I'm the king. Okay. Sacrilegious request. I swear if this is more fucking magic, Oh, it's venom. Micro is a traitor. Yeah, what do you expect? He's French. How dare you cure them of their stuff? He should be hanged. I don't think I have that option. I have a guillotine though, that'd be ironic. I'm as devout as anyone, but it's beyond ridiculous that for one day every week I'll shut down and no work gets done. You guys only have one day weekend? It's the nice god's holy day, the day he rested after slaughtering the other gods like cattle. Holy shit. Must interrupt trade. I'm leaving profit on the table. The East is the economic powerhouse keeping the kingdom afloat, are you? Kind of. You're like slightly better. I don't know if I'd call you a powerhouse. You're like slightly better than the other two. Don't fucking calm down, Venom. Special dispensation you want to carry working through the day of rest, not be personally just my place. Oh yeah, of course. This is sacrilege, by the way. How long have you been standing there? 9th ensures I appear when I'm mostly needed. Did you just fucking apparate into my chamber? I assure you, High Inquisitor, I have nothing but utmost devotion to the 9th, but I need to think about my profits. Capitalism moment. Allow people to work on holidays, but only in the East. Decreases faith in the East, which I don't think anybody cares about. Increases trade, and increases the East's wealth. Allow people to work on holidays throughout the kingdom. Increases trade everywhere. Gives us 1,000 treasury. Gives everybody 750 wealth. Massively lowers faith and massively... Wait. Does it lower defiance? Wait, hang on. So I'm just thinking, why would allowing people to work on holidays lower defiance? And why would keeping the weekly day of rest raise it? Surely keeping the day of rest would make people more loyal. Lowers defiance because we all get rich. I think this is the best one, right? Everybody gets more trade, I get more money, everybody else gets more money. All of your defiance gets lowered, and your faith gets lowered, and nobody gives a fuck. Like, nobody cares about faith. Hella down for B? I think I'm going to gamble on B. I think B is our best bet. B or C, but nobody wins with C. Everybody wants B, right? No, like nobody, literally nobody wins with C. All your defiance goes up. The only one that affects is green, and that means they're probably going to rebel, and then we'll crush them because they have shit military. Nobody gets any more money. Nobody gets any more trade. You always just get more defiant. A is also an option, but that only affects purple, which means everybody else loses out. I think everybody else in the kingdom, green and red, want this. Purple might want this specifically because it benefits only them, but I think we can outvote. I think we can outvote B. You kind of stop me, but not a ton. I mean, all that happens is your defiance goes up, which means I just have to fight you, which isn't a big deal for me. I mean, I had to do that. The patricians are winning, so maybe baiting them into a war and then beating the shit out of them is the best way to stop them. Like, screw all this political intrigue, bro. Let's just bait them into being defiant, starting a rebellion, and then we just descend on them with, like, clubs. I think I'm going to do this. See what happens. You guys can vote. The working class loses their rest day. Fuck them. True. Mars and Crimson are desperate to beat the shit out of people. I should have seen it coming. I think B... This is the first time we've seen an option that is just like... Yeah, this is... I didn't think abolition of the weekend would be the purely positive option that we see. But I guess it is. That was fairly unanimous. Says something about monarchy, doesn't it? That the one option we've had that is purely beneficial to everyone is the one where the working class gets fucked. Ah, capitalism. Thou art alive and well. You're going to burn, all of you. What if we anger the god, though? What if God just got angry at us? Only thing that burns is all that money in your pocket. With merchants allowed to operate on holidays, profits increase at the kingdom's treasury source. Trade is wealthy. Trade is wealthy. Trade is opulent. Treasury is now 3,300. Some count's wealth has increased. Defiance is now grumbling. Defiance is now loyal. Defiance can't go lower. I think we ran out of space. Yeah, we did. It's not... I think... oh, fuck. Sorry, I skipped it. Faith is now skeptical. Church attendance drops like a stone, of course, but no one really notices except the High Inquisitor who plots for revenge. Faith is skeptical. Faith is irrelevant. Faith is agnostic. We're becoming secular. Let's go. Have you heard of the French Estates General before the revolution? The class could vote but lost every time and got taxed. Soon Inquisitors troll the realm, spreading rumours that you're mad with power and intent on replacing churches up to the ninth with churches to yourself. I just don't want churches at all. Nonsense, of course. Unfortunately, peasants see right through it. No one believes that you're in any position to take the ninth god's place. Thank you. Wait. Was that an insult? Were they digging me? Were they saying I'm not good at... I could be a god. Fuck you. Okay, end of season time. Outwitting the Spymaster. Deep in the forest of the march, Baron Walco has gone boar hunting. Oh god, it's Game of Thrones. With a few of his close friends. Plans are going better than expected. The Spymaster thinks that all is well in the kingdom, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Cats aren't the best for getting rid of mice. You're better off with a terrier. Fucking snail. I think you missed the point of my analogy. Never mind. Our next step is to replace the Palace Watch with our own agents. Should be easy enough. If the king can't pay them, the watch will look for money elsewhere. But next stage of their scheme, the barons must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Oh shit. Oh. Well, that was... if you'd known that before, you would have probably voted differently. 2 counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the king. Our grain stores are looking much more impressive than the rest of the kingdom. I've had peasants from the coast moving on to my lands desperate to sponge off our prosperity. Oh, you guys got even more farming. You guys have 8 farming. Won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare. The walls of the reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos. Counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay, you're both trying to lower stability. Your Majesty, these upstarts stream, they have the right to your phone. No doubts, Nobo's already scheming. Okay, so you're all on stage 3. Or stage 2. Whatever. Time to work to get... No, green and purple are finally going to be friends. Okay. The good word. An unlikely culprit, an invitation. Alright, let's see what this is. I just need an heir so I can start working on my shit, man. God. Count Ixonia hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull. Ugh. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night later in the year. What is all this about? Afraid I'll be busy on this date. I feel like I'm going to get stabbed. I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or to decline it. Okay, I say we improve our farming some more. Yeah, you guys are just going to abandon your whole plague demon thing. You're like, man, farming's really cool. We have a lot of food now. Well, let's see what happens. If I'm just fucking around, I'm probably going to find out, but we'll see. Farming sim time. Guys, we're playing Farmville. Here's your witch, the one who started the dancing plague. Please, your majesty, didn't know I was doing it. It was those nuns, see, they were always making fun of me, and all I did was pray to the ninth god to make him a bit more jolly, I swear. What do you make of this, Bestia? I'm a wizard, not a judge. I'm only here to fulfill our agreement. Okay, the council will decide your fate. The woman is a dangerous heretic and must be arrested. An honest mistake, she may go free. Increase authority, decrease defiance. Decrease authority, increase defiance. How is B the better choice here? B gives me more defiance and less authority. B for blood, let her go, she's innocent. I mean I can pick, because there's only 2 options, which means I can veto the other one. But you won't be able to veto again. Yeah, it's true. If defiance goes up, the patricians could war. Because, well, stability is at 7, but the green and purple are trying to lower it to less than 4. Or 4 or less. We won't know where those men are made. They can rebel into what exactly? I know they have no military, but I kind of want to see it. I kind of want to see it. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I will do monarch's vote. I've never done it. I'm kind of ambivalent. I'm gonna vote for this one just because I think technically it's better for me. But if you guys vote the other one, I'm not particularly bothered. Let's do that. Oh god, it's fucking tied. Some people are like, she must burn the witch, and other people are like, she's chill. Don't worry about it. we're really separating the bloodthirsty people from the chill people, aren't we? Why do some of you guys have different sigils? I guess it's like your unique little coat of arms. Oh, it's close. Do we have any final votes? If we go to war, we fucking die? Yeah, but it'd be funny. Alright, it looks like 10-1. Lucky, I'm glad I didn't gamble on that one. So, authority is now ineffective. Defiance is now insolent. Oh wait, it was just the green that went up. Oh shit. I kind of want to see what happens when green goes to war. Stability has to come down a bit first, but... I require further compensation for retrieving the girl. We didn't agree to that. Verbal contract just with individuals when didn't pay up or have more than a dancing plate to deal with. Not in your life, you could do it. You can't afford that. What do they have to do? But they have to decrease our treasury. I know my honor guard will lose. We don't want to piss off the wizard. Oh, fuck. This is a hard decision. So, if only you picked the barons. I don't know if the barons would have a much better chance against a wizard. Surely the honor guards who can write poems can hold a witch. I don't know. But if I pay, then I help the reds. But if I don't pay, there's a good chance I get fucking hexed and die. Look, I've watched enough. Like, read enough fairy tales, seen enough anime to know that pissing off the mysterious witch is generally a bad idea. Always be available for more plague and pesters related queries and contacts should you need me. Probably. Sweeps at the room. Notice a small pack of rats following her out. Okay. Is that... No, we have... Oh, we have the good word. Is this going to be religion? Yeah. Oh god, our wife has an idea. My fellow counts have been shirking their religious duties a bit recently. Faith in the ninth god would certainly be higher in the east right now. Could certainly be higher. Well, yeah, we abolished Sunday. Feeling a disconnection from the church here in the capital. Think if a message came from one of their own, it might make a difference. You want to become a preacher? Just an ambassador, I suppose, to show them what it means to be a faithful adherent to the ninth god. Would you give me your blessing? Fuck, I don't know. You're your own woman. Do what you want. I don't really care. Sure, why not? Faith is increased in purple. Hooray. Hooray. Maybe that'll make the church women less angry at me. Okay, that's another season up. Hopefully I can finally get a child. Okay, we're back to bidding on buildings again. Okay, so you guys have Deer Park, which decreases farming in the red. Did we not discover last time that it only affects the color that it's in? Isn't that what happened last time? I don't think it... Because I think the purple people built the increase in farming and it only affected them, correct? So Deer Park, decreased farming by 1, decreased faith by 1. Neither of those are particularly important at the moment. Military increased by 1 for the counts. Trade increased by 1 for the counts. Stability decreased by 1. Or military decreased by 1. I have a feeling I know what's going to win, but here you go. So, for those of you that weren't here before, you basically do !fund X, Y, so the building you want, so A, B, C, D, E, or F, and then you do Y, which is the amount you're pledging, so 1,500, whatever. So, there you go. You have a minute, and I don't control when it ends, so when a minute's up, it is up, so it's up to you guys. Barons have no reason to spend. What are the Barons trying to do? They're trying to decrease the treasury. See, Barons don't really need anything here. The only thing I can think of is maybe something that would screw over their other people, but nothing here is really... You can't vote, you can't fund against the prison, unfortunately, so... Which, the prison is probably going to get funded. Because the prison helps both the counts and the patricians, and doesn't really hurt the barons, so... And then, I guess the Grand Bazaar is the second one. My stability is going to decrease by 1. It is unfortunate. Maybe they said if we want to kick them off, we're down. I think E is already funded. I don't think you guys have to keep pouring money into E. I think it's already gone. it's literally winning by like double. Oh, C. Who the fuck just solo funded? Katori at the end single-handedly was like, no, we're getting a fortress. Fuck you, it's mine. Literally, Katori funded the entire fortress by themselves. Let's see. Okay, in season. Oh, we have an ad break. Fuck. Fucking ads, man. The worst. About your heir. Oh, can we finally get an heir? I want to get an heir. Malish Amir is going strong and steady like an old castle wall. It began as political, it's blossomed into something like love. High time you thought about an heir. Congratulations on the order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. Happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to your kingdom. I'm glad you found a way to have both. Thanks, Mum. I'm glad to know you care. Yeah, ads are playing. Ugh. Fuck. I'm just stretched. Jesus. I think the kingdom... See, the thing is, I think I've done pretty well in raising trade. I can't... It's not doing anything for me yet because I don't have a kid. Nothing you do matters in life unless you have a child, I think is what the game's trying to say. Patricians are probably going to rebel, which would be kind of funny to see. Hey, Chaos. You have to do join in. I guess you don't have to put your pronouns. I think it's an option. Is the ad over? Are we finished? Fucking ads. Tell me my faction. So you have joined... You've joined the purple for some reason, which already had more people, but... Far be it from... Katori, you have $1 left. You've joined purple. I don't know why you gave more people to purple who already have most of the people, but... No problem. Katori has $1 single to their name. An heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My wife and I will have a child together. I'll make the youngest cousin my heir. Plan to adopt a lowborn child from the orphanage. Do I have to wait? Like, do I have to wait to have a kid? Or does it happen immediately? Because if I can just get one immediately, I might just do your wife. Traditional method, no one will object to that. Allowing for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Yes, thank you, mother. This is definitely not awkward. It will never happen again. Okay, hang on. It's very rude. The Stone Maiden. Behold, your majesty. Baron Nomerdrix pulls aside tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Baron Walco. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. Sad sight, is it not? It's not a statue, is it? Oh god, has Walco been fucking turned to stone? It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the march. Walco, you've been turned to stone, my guy. I think you tried to fuck with Medusa. She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before walking and terrorizing the kingdom. Walco died, rip. It'd be funny if does it show he's dead? It'd be funny if he was just like crossed out on the list. I assume we can bring him back. We must do something. Get fucked, Walker. Oh, that's incredible. And then Walco 2 has joined the council. Guys, don't worry, we have a backup. We have backup Walco. Okay. We're not hiring a wizard to take care of it. That's 2,000 gold. Holy shit. Send an army to smash this thing to rubble. Consult the fairy tales for a solution. Under where your head is when you hit noblesse, it says where they place people based on activity. New nobles automatically join the regions with the fewest active players, which may make them appear imbalanced. Oh. So if people are like not playing on one side because they've left or left chat. Oh, that is smart. Cool. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to veto the wizard. We're not hiring another fucking wizard. No, I don't have the money for it. I have 2,000 gold, 2,300 gold. We're not paying that. You guys can vote on whatever else you want though. Tell everyone in the march to hide, consult the fairy tales for a solution, or send an army to smash this thing to rubble. So, fairy tales, what is that based? Oh, it's not based off anything, it's just pure chance. Just hide. Yeah, just hide in your house, don't worry about it. Why are you guys voting for the one with the lowest chance of winning? Do you guys want to be turned to stone? You realize it's in the... Wait, where's the march? The march is red. Oh, all the purples and greens are voting because they want the march to get fucked. It's a red problem. Everyone else just hide. Okay, well. It tied at 7. Okay, I'm gonna veto that. I'm gonna consult the... Yeah, look. The barons are my defense strategy against the patricians because they have the biggest military, so I'm just gonna... I mean, it's only a 55% chance. So I don't know if it's gonna succeed. According to Legend Stone... Oh, we failed anyway. The Stone Maiden mourns her long lost love, the third god. Perhaps she just needs a hug. Well, it never worked. It never didn't matter. I mean, it was more chance than if I let you just hide, but no. A hug, of course. Any volunteers? Council falls into silence. Symbolically speaking, it makes sense to send the priest of the ninth after all. It was the ninth who just drowned her mistress. Don't make it me, I'll make an archdeacon do it. Nervous priest sent to embrace and make amends with the Stone Maiden. Upon seeing him, she flies into a rage and scatters stone fragments of the poor fellow over a mile-wide radius. Fuck. After that, Stone Maiden whipped into a frenzy, wreaks havoc down upon the march. She makes a special point of targeting churches. Faith is now heathen. Your faith is fucked. Military is now mediocre. You guys have fuck all military now. And stability is now teetering, which means these two have succeeded. Fuck me. Alright. Barons are furious that council insisted in chasing fairy tales. Their churches are rubble, their citizens are statues, and their fields are in shreds. Defiance is now insolent, farming is now meager, authority is now feeble. It's a good thing your military is fucked now. We could have hired a wizard, but no, I didn't have any money. You guys have fuck all food anyway, get fucked. You are going to rebel though. Oh my god, my stability is 4 and your guys' defiance is at 4. Holy shit. That was a hell of a swing. Okay, I need to try and raise stability above all else. Stability needs to go up. Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle all top at Eastern Hill. Your journey takes weeks, your baggage... Guards at the Crimson Vigil compete on who can dress the most ghoulish and frightened costume. What did you dress as? Do that. You strike a starting figure. Assessing Europeans, Count Ixonia sweeps in, dressed as a living corpse. Welcome, welcome. See you dressed as one of Seventh's seventh god. How delightfully blasphemous. Please remember to stay in the upper levels. The dungeons are out of bounds. At the ballroom, find the counts gathered, all dressed as frightful monsters. Wolfmen. Oh god, they're furries. Guys, they're furries. Pumpkin heads, witches, aware to glides past, holding a tray of footlongs. A pianist plays a mournful tune. Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner, or are you willing to portray a hound of the betrayer? Can you tell me more about these roles? I will play a mourner. I'll play one of the hounds of the betrayer. If you're unsure, you should stick to being a mourner. I'll be a mourner. Ceremonial roles descend among the other mourners and wait for the hounds to catch the king in exile. After that, just do what the other mourners do. Good luck. Short speech about remembering the old ways. A flaming crown is placed upon his head. I'll be playing the king in exile this evening. The hounds of the betrayer will try to catch me, but fear not, I am swift as a fox, so he's gonna die. Oh, so we're doing a play? Exonia runs down the hot corridor, flames looking behind him, pursued by a dozen counts in monstrous costumes. It's a bizarre sight. So the purples are just into cosplay and roleplay, is that what's going on? I'm going to see what happens. Exonia stride back to his council smoldering. One by one, the other members drop to their knees in a posture of worship. Authority goes down. Defiance goes down. The counts are the only ones that aren't defiant against me. Fuck. Ceremony concludes with a mock's execution and a bottle of very expensive red wine spilled over Exonia's head. You will lose at 0. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the true, isn't it? If any of them drop to 0, I lose. Fuck. That was close. I was one click away from losing the game. Huh. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the long journey back to the capital. Well, that was terrifying. Well, we can end the season. I'm in a bit of a rough spot. Somewhere in the March Bar in Walco 2 sits at a banquet gnawing on a greasy chicken like he and his fellow plotters discuss their schemes between mouthfuls. Would have been funny. It really wouldn't have. Some of our braves have been accepted, but not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket. Isn't that enough? No, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. The Baron's aim is to lower the treasure to 1,500 or less. Yeah, we know that. Pair accounts face each other in silence. The code orders exchange. They speak of the latest schemes. Good news from the capital, my friend. Well, bad news, but good for us. Fires wanton murders giant spiders. Oh fuck. Fabric between our walls is wearing thin. Time ripe to summon a demon. Which honoured guest should we invite? Voting is... Oh god, voting is going. Which demon should the court summon to defeat the king? Ankarazad, Lord of Dismay, Seventh God Smell, go lower own faith? Or Hungering Absence, Queen of Corruption, go raise own trade? So you can either lower your faith or raise your trade. It's only purples. You guys do have very high trade. You also had really low faith until my wife went and like spread faith to you. Guess it's 5. Or 5. Guess it's second one. Yeah. Well, only purples get to vote on what demon they summon. It'd be kind of weird if you guys all got a vote on that. Okay. Belfeminar will bring pestilence and starvation to the land. She is perfect for our plans. When she arrives, the crown will be ours for the taking. Her summoning ritual requires rare reagents from across Celeste Ath. Petals of Sarakanese Orchid. I have an Ateshi Salamander. We'll stockpile resources without indicating the right. There's no time to waste. Final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their trade to at least 10. Holy shit. At least one region has entered the final stage of the scheme. If they pass it, they'll win the game. There are some exceptions. If 2 or more regions pass the final scheme stage, the winner will be decided at random. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0 and the final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. If a rebellion ends with a rebellion win and the final scheme stage passes at the same time, the scheme takes priority. Monarch can only win in ambition events, which will appear after you've acquired an heir. Sitting on a bench outside a sunlit villa, 2 patricians will go meet to plot the latest scheme. You guys do have highest everything and lowest defiance. What the fuck? Greetings, Lord Patrician. I'd like to introduce you to some friends of mine. Well, to be fair, the Reds did get fucked by a stone woman. It wasn't entirely their fault. The game just decided, no, fuck you. Good afternoon, noble patricians. A pleasure, as always. I think... no, faith would have been harder because you'd have had to raise faith to 10, so... So I assume it happens every season, so if you have to end the season with 10. Is this place? Oh, it smells like fish. Take you find my colleagues' arguments most persuasive then. Lord Patrician Ghost Dragon made some excellent points about the king's... What the fuck, man? You didn't win while you were making pudding, but you're on your final stage. Persuasive part was a giant bag of gold. Spymaster and Chancellor still remain beyond our grasp, but with these 2 in our pocket, we can do great things. We just need to decide our approach. I've lost my boys. Okay, you guys also need to vote on your final stage. Bankrupt the kingdom and buy the throne outright. Go lower treasury. Bring down the king in a bribery scandal. Go raise others' defiance. There you go. This is just for green. Currently, Micro is the only one that's voted. So green includes Lonely, Ghost, Micro, Okax, Ehak, Nair, Cold, and Aiden. Looks like you guys are trying to buy out my throne. So what do you guys have to lower my treasury to? Buy the throne like it's a lump of cheese in the market, are you mad? Quite saying, if the king takes a large enough financial hit, he'll be forced to look to his trusted treasure for guidance. Don't you worry, I'll take it from there. I've lost my treasure. For the final stage of your scheme, patricians must lower the treasury to 10. That seems so much easier than raising trade to 10. Lowering treasury to 1,050 or less seems way easier. Barons can't win now, they can only win by rebelling. They can win, because if, as long as they don't do it by this season, they still have time, I think. Counts clear some other woodland to build new mills, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. Okay, let's see. Should bribe, I'm not going to bribe you all. Actually, hang on. No, because if I bribe you all, I lose money, and losing money is what 2 people want. I need money, but I also can't have red going out against me. No, actually, red doesn't have the highest military anymore. The counts do. And the counts don't care about my money. Okay, here's what we do. We're gonna crow tax the counts. Is it okay? Do people rebel when defiance is above stability or when it's equal? Does it need to be above 4 or does it need to be 4? It needs to be above. Okay. I'm gonna do what's known as a pro-gamer move. I'm gonna crow tax the patricians to get them over the defiance so they can rebel. Because they have shit military. And I'm going to... What, that would lose me 700. I'm gonna bribe the reds. It'd still give me more treasury after them. Wait, rebel is optional? You guys don't have to rebel? Oh, but then I just get to tax you for free and I don't give a shit. Accountants can get taxed because they have low defiance anyway. Patricians can get taxed because I don't care if they rebel because they have shit military. I just don't want... I don't want the barons to rebel at the same time as the patricians, so... I'm debating bribing the barons, but then I'll lose money. I'm actually just going to keep it like that. Defiance is now aggrieved, defiance is now aloof. There we go. Optional rebellion. Okay, well, then, if they don't have to, then... Losing relevance, a visit from the treasurer. Did I not have an heir yet? What the fuck? Money will be cutting the ribbon in a new library, giving speeches in the gardening festival, prepare some inoffensive jokes about flowers for you. Isn't there a council meeting? Nobles told me you weren't attending council meetings anymore. They said you were happy to let them decide matters of state. No? What the fuck is going on? What gave you that impression? Anyone can see that you're not fit to rule. Let's take care of things from now on. Would that be so bad? How fucking dare you? Order Lord Patrician Lonely Penguin beheaded for his impudence. Have Lord Patrician Lonely Penguin thrown in a dungeon. You know what? Fuck it. You lose your head. Get fucked. Get the fuck out of here. Give me 3 authority. Defiance is now furious. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? What the fuck are you gonna do? You have no fucking military to fight with. Shut the fuck up. That's better. Lord Patrician Lonely Penguin has died. Lonely Penguin 2 has joined the council. Bruh, you shouldn't have fucking insulted me. Well, my authority is higher now, which is nice. I'm not one bad decision away from death. I have some questions about the treasury. It's not empty, is it? Because there are a few irregularities in the funds. Queen Consort Amalia was the last person to touch those accounts. I'll speak to her. Go straight to see your wife. You find her returning from a trip to the cathedral. Treasure came to see me today. Received a letter from a family niece. Belief in the ninth god is waiting. Lamentably, if it goes on, the Eastern Church will be in trouble. We decided to fund a new monastery there to bring counts together in celebration of the ninth god. Ooh. Wading through red tape is a waste of time, so I went straight to the source of treasury. No, we can't afford it. We need money because both of you guys last, like, your stages depend on money. I'm not losing any more money. Yeah, Chef put in a cheerful show. She's clearly disappointed. I don't care. Bro, we're literally like one bad decision away from a demon being summoned in our territory. I do not give a shit about churches right now. Tithe trouble. No child for you. I think we're already past that point. Come to submit a complaint about the counts of the East. Lately have been neglecting their tithes. Sad Riz moment. What's a tithe? I'm not a debt collector. How dare they forget their duties to the church? Who do you think the common folk will blame the church for such failing me? No, your highness, they'll blame you alone. Especially I tell my patient Pedward that you refuse to help a holy man in need. Go away, you irritating old fart. Faith goes down. Defiance goes down. Stability goes down. Authority, I can't afford that. I know how what. Chaos Cat. Oh god, Chaos Cat. They haven't paid their tithe in years. I think they just joined like 2 seasons ago. What the fuck? I want an example to be made of them. Yo, comrade, thank you for the follow. Oh fuck, here we go. What should be done about the counts refusing to pay their tithes to the church? Order the counts to pay their tithes in full. Less wealth for the tithes, for purple. Increase defiance from purple, which I don't really want. Increase faith from purple. Toss count in the dungeon as an example to this. Increase stability, decrease wealth, increase faith. Isn't bad. Count should be exempt from paying tithes. Increase, decrease defiance, decrease faith, increase wealth, decrease stability, decrease authority. Do nothing to address the problem. All of these are shit. Okay, so both of these are bad. This is fine. I don't mind this, and I don't mind this. These two are fine. A and B are okay. C and D kind of suck. If you veto C or D, we vote for the other one. Allow the barons to rebel. Oh no, because I veto C, right? Defiance goes down. Don't know, you had a Twitch account. Just want to say I really appreciate your work in news. Hey, thanks, comrade. I'm glad you enjoy them. No, so the only one that increases defiance is this. And yeah, I am going to veto C. I'm going to veto C because it's just the worst one. And then you guys can vote on whatever. Barons vote for B, we can stop the pass. Oh, it would increase stability, wouldn't it? Wait, what are the patricians trying to do? No, they're trying to... Patricians are trying to decrease money. A works. The Greens are voting for D. It does decrease authority and stability, but it also decreases defiance, which means... this probably means that the barons are going to rebel. Which is interesting. Alright, counts, it's gonna be me and you against the world here, lads. Counts opts to do nothing to address your tragedy. Very well, you'll see what happens. Throughout the kingdom, priests preach to the flocks that the king is a baby kicker and a devil worshipper. Gullible peasants lap it up. Stability is now unstable, authority is now ineffective. Well, I think it's the end of the season, so I think 2 people are going to rebel. It's just me and the counts. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws. Now nobles choose to vote is hidden from the monarch's view. Why would I click that? After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. Oh, interesting. Nobles must vote for... I think I'm gonna get reverse voting. It's so fun. Do you know what? Fuck it, we'll try it. We'll get rid of monarch's vote because I don't really care about it. One or more regions are able to rebel, and their defiance stat is higher as their defiance stat is higher both authority and stability. Rebels get more victory points than the loyalists, they win the game. If the loyalists get more victory points than the rebels, they put down the rebellion and can continue the game. Multiple regions rebel and win. A vote between the 2 rebelling regions with the highest stats will determine the successor. Important, rebelling regions have their schemes paused. Regions with high military stat are more likely to overthrow a monarch with a rebellion. If stability, authority, or treasury hit 0, the rebels win the civil war. Barons are military Mavian lord, but we the barons of the march. These politicians and heretics shall chant halt our blade. So, defiance is too high and one or more regions considering rebelling. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. Okay. I think you guys get to vote on whether you rebel or not. Barons may vote to rebel by typing !! rebel. Patricians may vote to rebel by typing ! rebel. 5 need to start a rebellion, 5 need to start a rebellion. Okay, so we have... Okay, the barons are rebelling. I think they start rebelling next. They start rebelling next season, I think. Yeah, rebels next season. If Defiance is above... So I have time to raise authority up and cuck the barons. Can I get my goddamn heir, please? Seasonal asked me to like to visit on a little holiday, bit of a pest there, my blood, like to check on them at the very least. Defiance decreased. Stay and focus on your business here. Yeah, go away. When do I get my goddamn heir? Ukraine tax the only ones that are allowed. Look, I need the money to fund the civil war. It's not a tax, it's a levy, alright? It's me and you against the world, Purples. Sacrifices need to be made, and you guys are fucking rich. Pirates. Taxing the middle... No, these guys are the upper class. Have you seen the Purple? Look at their stats, man. Must do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast ocean trade routes. You guys are literally about to rebel. I do not give a shit. And they killed the crew, of course, who won't be cheap to replace. Noble patrician Okak's wealth can't go lower. You're already too fucking poor. Okay. There's nothing to be done. Up Defiance, decrease trade, decrease wealth. You bring great news. Pay the pirates to leave your ships. No, I'm vetoing that one. Holy shit. Veto that. And you guys get to vote on whatever else. You can have ordered the coast military, and you guys have fuck all military, so good luck with that one. I'm kind of hoping that they fail. Because I think if you're not the Greens, it might be better to vote this, so it fails, and then their military takes a hit. Vote C, don't risk the Pat's military. Do risk the Pat's military. Everybody gets to vote on this. We should vote A. Because if we vote... Why are the Reds voting C? Surely you want to vote A because then their military can fail and then they'll probably lose their military. You guys are the worst. I see you, Purples. I don't know how it's gotten to the point where it's basically mean that the Purples are trying to summon a plague demon to, like, annihilate my kingdom, and somehow they are the least offensive one of you three. The fuck happened? Voting is closed. Nothing to be done. Patricia's skull behind their massive retreat to the opium dens where they no doubt wonder why they have a king in the first place. Defiance is now treasonist. Trade is now dynamic. Some patricians' wealth is decreased. Over the coming months, the trade routes are blighted by escalating pirate raids. Still, what are you expected to do? Pirates are a natural risk of seafaring like sharks or scurvy. Farming does wonders. I like how, yeah, the Purples have taken the strategy of, let's just farm, man. Like, just keep getting food. Led by Cold Hot Cool. Okay, he's the one that's going to die. Alright, let me see if I can decrease... Oh, wait, my authority and my stability is down. I want to increase authority or increase stability or decrease their defiance. We're having terrible problems in the march. The people have lost faith in the ninth god and churches are being left to crumble. Dead priests who perform rites of the dead are rising like ghosts from their abandoned crypts. There have been 9 attacks in the last week alone. Dark news indeed. We must remind the march of folk that they are lost without the ninth to protect them, especially once they've passed. Okay. Send more priests at the march. Increase defiance, increase faith. Cremate bodies in march instead of burying them. Increase stability, decrease authority, which, yeah. Hire adventurers to eradicate the ghouls. Decrease treasury, increase stability, increase farming. Or employ the ghouls as a source of cheap labor. Reverse voting. This might be a reverse voting moment. I think purples need to go A. Purples would need to go A because if I lose my treasury, both green and red fucking win. That's not enough to lower it enough for them to win, but it's close. So we don't want... Although this would stop red rebelling. Pretty much any option, with the exception of A or D, stops red rebelling. But now, so hang on, I need to think of this not as, I need to not be talking to you guys, right? I need to be thinking for myself. Red red and green are both want the rebellion to continue, because green is locked in at this point. There's nothing that can save green from rebelling, right? But red is on the edge. Green and red, I think, both want to commit to the rebellion. Which means I need to stop them committing to the rebellion. I'm going to enable reverse voting. So the way reverse voting works, right, is you guys have to vote for your least favorite option. You have to vote for the one that you don't want. Right? So you vote for whichever option you want the least. And the one with the least votes wins. Alright, there you go. Oh. We're gonna end up having fucking ghoul labor. We are gonna end up having ghoul labor. Which is not the worst. It means that... Oh. Okay, let's see. So I get to choose. We can either have more defiance and more faith, which I don't want. We're going to do this. Employ the ghouls as a source of cheap labor. Let's see what happens. We succeeded. Proves difficult to teach them, sure making embroidery is a complete non-starter. The best ghouls turn out to be chaining them inside a giant wheel and using them to power a mill. They're slow but tireless, who cares if farmers get bitten once and out. Trade is now dominant. Stability is now teetering. Yes! You fools! You absolute buffoons! We tricked you! Oh my god. We got D. Purple now. What do you mean purple now can't continue? Purple just needs to raid trade to 10. Cold, I'll ban you if I see you again. It's reverse voting. Oh, poor Cold. You gotta bamboozle the counts sometimes. So it was reverse voting, so you had to vote for whichever one you liked the least. And so nobody voted for the dead one because nobody had strong opinions about it, which means it won. Stability got put up, which means now Red's rebellion won't happen. Ideally. Archbishop cries it as an abomination and offense to the 9th, but he says the same thing about tea on Wednesdays. Rebellion halted. I think we end season. Kingdom is in rebellion. The first right to... Green is now rebelling on their own. And red is turned against them. Fucking hell. Kingdom is in rebellion. First right to earn 5 victory points to win. Victory points are earned through events. If rebels are victorious, the monarch is overthrown. It's actually kind of good because it means they can't do their final stage anymore. Which is nice. Oh god. Your heir! Fucking finally. Holy shit. Quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask my crown be passed down to my son, my daughter, my child. Like, fuck, I don't know. Son? Yeah, so it was just a pronoun selection thing. So the stability of the kingdom, your grace. Maybe the first congratulate you on the birth of your son. What's his name? Penumbral 2. Fucking hell, alright. I'm sure little Penumbral 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. I have a child. Well, you could still end up in rebellion, but my stability is now 5. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from your spy master soon. Finally, I can start working on actually winning. I feel like I've spent most of this game just trying to stop you people from winning rather than actually trying to win myself. Rebellion opening strike. Okay, let's do this one. Patricians have reached boiling point. You are confronted in your throne by noble patrician Nair. Their smile gleaming in the light of the braziers. Patricians of the coast will bring you down, pretender to the throne, but will rise up and fight for Drusilla, the true queen. Authority is now mocked. Stability is now teetering. Oh fuck, it went down again. Form a declaration of war. The next time we see each other will be on the battlefield. Yeah, well, we can't lose stability or Barons Rebel, but if my authority hits 0, I lose. So I either put myself in a position where I might just lose from one random event, or I put myself in a position where the Reds are going to rebel as well. Does the Red Rebellion vote have to happen again? Like, do I get another turn? So I can, like, delay it another turn. No, the vote doesn't happen again. No, it's not that you'd vote against, it's that if it happens again, then you guys don't rebel until next season again. Or, like, the season after next, so I'd get to delay it by a couple turns. This is a hard decision. I don't care about Defiance. It's whether Rebellion will just start whenever we meet the requirements. I don't want to risk losing. I'm seizing him. Didn't expect to move so boldly, Your Majesty. Noble Patrician Nair has died. Nair 2 has joined the council. What are our chances? Pretty good. Patricians aren't exactly a military powerhouse. Hope they don't persuade any other Jews to join the rebellion. That'd be disastrous. How did things get this bad? Cold, hot, cool. He's citing your past transgressions as a reason for the uprising. Forcing the patricians to pay for Perseus' ritual, letting the witch responsible for dancing plague get off scot-free. Not to mention your inability to stop pirates from ravaging the coast. Is it too late to apologise? Civil war. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before all of this is over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Didn't the graphics say... No, the barons stopped rebelling because my stability went higher. Alright, opening strike. Let's see what they got. Smell that, my friend. Sorry, I think I said, for fuck's sake. That's freedom you can spell. Freedom from the mad tyrant King Penumbral. At long last, we've risen up against his oppression. It started to feel like France all of a sudden. But if we want to keep our freedom, we must fight for it. I ask you, my fellow patricians, what will be our opening strike against the king? We can launch a preemptive strike against the counts to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the barons may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low, which... Could also call upon the church to condemn the king, or finally you can send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Okay, your wealth is too low to hire an assassin. I don't get to vote on this. This is up to you guys, you get to vote. It's me again, bringing you great news. You can call upon the barons to join their cause, you can launch a preemptive strike, or you can petition the support of the church. I fucking knew you guys would do it. It's a 70% chance, fuck. Ah, fuck. 70. I'm gonna have to gamble on that 30% chance, lads. See, aren't you glad I didn't let my authority dip? This would have been like 90. Okay. Oh, fuck. Fearsome barons of the march, long have you suffered under the yoke of the king's tyranny. This kingdom's gone soft. We need your help to put things right. He speaks surely, why did we never think of the things this way? Barons are emboldened by the call to rebellion. Of course, they can only act on it if their defiance is high enough. Their defiance is now mutinous. Fuck, yeah, no, they're rebelling. Not until next, though. Okay, well... Next season... Oh, we have an auction. Fortress for military, Thieves Guild for trade, Grand Bazaar for trade, Observatory for faith, farming... or authority. I would like to call your guys' attention to the fact that if the purples vote for the trade, they get one step, they're 1 point away from winning. You can't let them build the bazaar. You need to split your money between 2 buildings to stop purples getting the bazaar. But yeah. So again, exclamation mark fund, the building letter, and then however much money you want. Here's your money. Here's your money if you want to see how much you have. Most of you have, like, a lot of you have none. All of the, okay, never mind. I don't know who I was petitioning to. Greens, you have fuck all money. Those pirates really fucked you over. I'm very sorry. The purples have a shit ton of money because their trade is amazing. And greens have 0. So I think purples are going to win. I think purples could literally outfund both of you combined. So, alright, off you go. No, see, the way it works, right, is the top two. So you could literally dump all of your funding into Grand Bazaar and it would win because you outfund everybody else. You could literally payroll everybody else in the game. You have so much fucking money. Barons are going for military before the rebellion. I think we're gonna get the bazaar and the fortress, which, yeah, that makes sense. It would be funny if you guys built a fortress and then you didn't rebel and then you ended up using that fortress to kill the patricians. That'd be a laugh. The patricians help fund your fortress that you then turn around and use to kill them. Okay. Amount funded. Yeah. Oh my, wait, what? Did somebody wait until the very end to just... Oh, and what a play. Good job. Good job, Counts. That's why Counts are winning. They're just smarter than everyone else. The Counts have all of the people that have played this before. Their faith went down, but I think they have 0 faith anyway. Fucking peasants. On the verge of rebellion, currently rebelling. Okay. Here we go, lads. Into rebellion. So the barons have to vote to rebel again, but they don't rebel until next turn. So I have this turn to try and maybe stop them. The Pirate Queen. A great battle. A special request. Cassandra, any longer, please listen. What's wrong? Burnt time away. It was good to see you over Eastern again. How the project could have helped religious communities and counts in general. If you used to sit back and watch Eastern Pride disintegrate, did us. Alright, have some cash. Fuck no. We can't afford it. We're literally in the middle of a rebellion. I'm not building a fucking church, you dumbass. A great battle. At least you guys have the Pirate Queen as well. She's gonna fuck you up. Somehow I've allied myself with the pirates. This is a weird turn of events. Vast armies darken the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding, in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. Don't ignore Micro. He's joking, I think. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Majesty, the army of the coast is advancing on our capital, led by that treacherous cur Lord Partition Kotok. Didn't I behead him? Siege works from the commander of our loyalist fortress in the marsh. If they march now, they'll intercept the petition in a matter of days. Alternatively, you could join forces with the armies of these. Risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the cursed patricians. Barons and the accounts should join forces. Tell the barons to fight the coastal army head on. Fight them head on. Just because I'm going to send the barons against the patricians in a head-on fight where they'll lose horribly, weaken themselves, and then when they rebel against me, they'll be weaker. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on the battlefield. Should we follow them? Oh god, you guys get to vote. Follow orders. Okay. Oh, I don't get to help you with this. You just get to vote. Follow orders and send march your army to fight the rebels. Defy orders and link up with the counts. Hang back and let the rebels march in the capital without challenge. Counts, I think we might be in trouble. Whole city holds the breath, you shoot in your palace. Finally she burst into your throne room. Damn cravens, treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-hearted bastards. Okay, I don't really get a choice. What? Marshal, report. Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the counts, the banners so down to just hang back, do nothing. Rebels gained fucking 3 victory points. Holy shit. Defiance is now enraged. Authority is now feeble. They sat in the pretty camp, scratch their houses while the entire coastal army walked by. I'll have their heads for this. If you win, which now looks less likely, you have no choice but to rely on the counts. All comes down to the next battle, your majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. I realize we're going to have a lot to take care of. Alright, counts. Counts. Bruh. Counts, we need to fucking... Counts, we need to get our shit together, bro. We are going to lose. Pirate problem on the coast is only going worse. Of course, since the patricians have rebelled against you, this is their problem, not yours. Before a month has passed, the pirates have taken advantage of patricians' destruction to effectively consolidate the control of Ghost Seas. Finance can't go higher, traders are struggling, some patricians' wealth has decreased. Well, I didn't need to do anything there, because the Pirate Queen is fucking you guys over and I don't care anymore. Shit. Well, I can set different taxes. I can't set taxes for them. I can't lose the counts. I only have one authority. I can't lose any defines. Well, I'm not bribing you. I guess I could bribe us. I guess I could bribe you. But you get your defines can't go any lower. There's no point in bribing you. We should do that. Oh, fuck, that's a lot of victory points. Okay. The final battle. Opening strike, more treachery. I'm gonna do this before more shit hits us, and we have higher stats. The barons have defected and joined the coastal rebels. The council that stands between us and oblivion. Thanks God is on it. I don't fucking know. We can only hope to listen to orders, Your Majesty. Come on, counts. Send the Eastern Army to fight the rebels. Hang back and let the rebels march in the capital without challenge. Alright. Oh my god, it's a 40% chance. There's a 40% chance we just lose here, counts. I mean, you guys have to vote to send the East. Like, if you hang back, I'll lose and then you'll lose because you're not part of the rebellion. We do not win those. It is a 40% chance to win. You guys have 8. Oh no, you only have 6 military. Shit. Yeah, that'd do it. Right, come on, counts. Come on, counts. You got this. I believe in you, bro. Come on, you guys are gacha players, right? Next 2 days are agony. Call order to an ambush, you should have seen it coming. Rebels gain victory points, militaries and then mediocre. You got forced into a choke, the baron softens up with a hail of arrows, and the patrician smashed into us like a hammer and anvil. Blood and screams so much death. Victory points can't go higher, military is now weak. I think we're fucked. How could this happen? Through dice, they came up snake eyes, these things happen in a war. When to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, train up militia. Time to pray to the Ninth Majesty, for apart from him, we're on our own. Can I call on that witch again? Can she just, like, kill you all, please? I don't think there's any point in doing this because, like, you guys already have 5 victory points. Don't fucking dance. Barons of the March, thank you for joining us. Righteous War. Never thought I'd be fighting alongside the Lord Partition. Never thought I'd be taking up arms with the Baron. But before you join the fight, you must decide where to direct your opening strike. Preemptive strike against the counts that cripple their military. This is why I did the other one first. Suspect the counts may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. Could also call upon the church to condemn the king, or finally could send off an assassin to nips in the bud. So, you can send an assassin after me. You can try and get... well, that's a 0% chance. You can try and call upon the counts, or launch a preemptive strike. You guys are voting, by the way. The counts, I think they're coming for you, boys. I don't see how we get out of this, out of literal divine intervention. Unless God himself descends and like smites you all, I don't think I've got this, bros. Okay. Surprise attack, these slashing burning waves across farmlands. Of course you fucking win. Count, your military is now 1. Your farming is now 7. Down with the king. March your soldiers return home triumphantly, leading the east devastated in their wake. More treachery. Yeah, how can it get any fucking worse, honestly, at this point? Dire news. March your army arrived outside the city walls, and instead of attacking the besiegers, they joined forces with them. Fuck. Now we have both the barons and the patricians trying to kick down our front door. What does this mean? Barons have formally joined the rebellion, declaring you're a tyrant. I won't lie, Your Majesty, the odds are stacked against us now. I know. Gamba has failed us. This is what you guys get for sitting in your fucking castles and farming all season. God damn it. No, I don't think any of those matter. At this point, I think we're done. If rebels are victorious, the monarch is overthrown. I think I'm overthrown, lads. I think that's me. Triumph of the rebellion. We only have one event to go to. We live by the farm. Sun rises on a city in turmoil. The patricians began their assault last night, and since then you've heard nothing but screams and howls in the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. Yeah, thank you for the follow. Your honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organising last-ditch defences. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them by your side. Royal court is empty except for you, your wife, and your son cradled in the arms of his nanny who's crying he's giving you a headache. Must be a way out of here, some secret passage safe for the rainy day. Tell me this isn't the end. Fuck, tap the walls. Spymaster's coming. Ah, shit. Spymaster arrives, out of breath, her face stained with smoke and blood. Be here in a moment, your majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know of a secret passage. I have a feeling even if I go...
Penumbra, fuck you.
Yo, Gare, thank you for the follow. I have a feeling if I follow the Spymaster... Was the Spymaster one that betrayed me? The Spymaster was loyal to me to the end, weren't they? Counts have agreed to shout at you while you support your revenge. Crawling down a secret tunnel front feels like hours just fell into leafy courtyard. 4 horses are waiting. You hear a wet thud behind you, follow the sound of something roll across the floor. Yep. Lord Patrician cold, hot, cool stands over the body flanked by a dozen soldiers, long sword stained red. Never liked her. Ideas above her station. Your nanny runs off, still clutching your son in arms. At least that's a rare of hope. Even if you die now, your heir still lives. Lord Patrician cold, hot, cool. I wondered when you'd show your miserable face. Quiet, you have nothing to fear. I'm not here for you. Fucking get it over with. Shut up. Triumphant work. Cold makes a sharp gesture. The coastal soldiers step forward, swords at the ready. Genuinely wish we could have settled this peacefully. War is bad for business. Since you're so unreasonable, I'll be most satisfied to watch you die. Yeah, no, but the Spymaster's dead. Fuck it. Empty hands could do little against armor swords. You're given a vicious beating and the fight drains out of you. Instead of killing you, soldiers seized you and dragged you back towards the palace. Your ordeal isn't over. A wife is dragged off too, kicking and screaming. You never see her again. You can only hope Lord Patrician Cold Hot Cool kept his promise and no harm came to her. After a week of rotting in your own dungeon, marched onto a public... I'm gonna get fucking beheaded. Cringe under a barrage of rotten food and fresh tongue. Lord Patrician Cold Hot Cool sits on the throne now grinning. Rebels have won, capital has been taken, you are former king. Authority is now spineless, treasury is now 2250. Executioner waits silently holding an axe bigger than you. If you have any last wish, now is the time. Is it too late to abdicate? Well, I'll be heading off then. Suddenly thought of much better last words. You turn to the execution tower, but axe is already falling. Thunk. Your head bounces up into Lord Patrician Cold Hot Cool's lap. That's kind of weird. And your reign comes to a gruesome end. Successor voting is open. You were overthrown by rebellion. You guys have to vote for who you want to win. Vote for the reds at the very least. Don't let the greens win. Purples, vote for red. Greens are a bunch of cunts. Purples and red should all be doing vote A. The three... Who the fuck are the 3 purples that voted for B? Ben, Zealot, Chaos. God damn it. I'm gonna just sit here and wait. There we go. Fuck you, Greens. 9 nobles voted for the next monarch to be Leopold. Reds win. GG, no re. Having lost the rebellious patricians, King Penumbra was dragged out of palace and decapitated in City Square. As a reward for staying loyal to the king, the top counts were beheaded. Oh fuck. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The patricians led by Cold Hot Cool launched a rebellion that toppled the king and devastated the kingdom, but when the dust cleared, they weren't quick or strong enough to seize the throne themselves. The barons joined the rebellion alongside the patricians. In the aftermath, they were the natural choice to take the throne, and Leopold was crowned to half-hearted cheers from traumatized common folk. King Penumbral, the baby kicker. Well, wealthiest noble was Ash, who never spent any money. Poorest noble was Micro. Get fucked, Micro. You're poor. And the kingdom, we had... God, counts were so close to winning. You just needed one more trade. And there we go. You may now continue a game. Completed games will create new saves where you can continue the story of your dynasty. Oh, so wait, if I do... Your second game will include dynasty events which continue the story of previous events. Your nobles will return to their previous regions and keep their wealth. You can also export your saved games for other players to import and play on continued dynasty screen. We store these on our server, so there's no need for copy-paste. That's so cool. I need a drink. What is customization? Oh, I can customize my monarch. Man, we need a better fit. that's not the better fit. All of these outfits look so fucking dumb. It looks like I'm wearing a dress. Fucking hell. I want one of these. Or one of these. We'll do that. No, I don't plan on playing a noble. You can also customize your noble characters for if you play in someone else's game. Interesting. Filthy red coat. Shut up. You can customize my lips. And a hat. Yeah, I don't want to be ginger. Give me black hair. What is the... do that. Fuck it, why not? Beard. We all know VTubers can't grow facial hair. No. Eyebrows? Oh my god, it looks weird. We'll do that. Do we want to play again? Or is that enough? Do you want to do another run through? It took about 2.5 hours, so probably 2 hours because it took us a bit to kind of get our bearings, but multiplayer mode. Oh, the party game. The problem with the party game is I don't think people can join mid-game. Like I don't think people can join in maybe for next week. Yeah. Yeah, next week sounds good. I do like this game actually. It's very fun for a stream. Mid-game joining is possible most months. Oh, okay. So what's the difference between party mode and... Yo, person, thank you for the follow. What's the difference between party mode and, like, normal mode? Rico, stop timing people out. He's right, it is better than Siege. I guess party mode is just... Party is max 24 players. Yeah, but, like, what's the difference? Do you got your own individual screens? Is that what it is? And you can do your own thing? Got to join sometime while I'm not off doing other stuff, so next week will be fun. Okay, we'll call it there. We'll continue the Dynasty next week, I think. This was really fun, actually, as far as a community game goes. I might try party mode off stream to see what the difference is and decide if I want to play on stream or not. Just with some lads in, like, in Discord or something. You have to do party mode if you're streaming on YouTube. Oh, yeah, that makes sense because you have Twitch integration. But let's see if we can find someone to raid. Call it there. I think that was fun. I'd be down to play that again. I had a great time. It actually felt like a community game because, you know, more than 5 of you could play with me at a time. Wakes, thank you for the follow. Let me see who I want to raid. Who's here?
Penumbra, fuck you.
Baron's number 1.
Anonymous, thank you for the $6.90 votes. Baron's number 1. You did win. Drino is live. Do we want to raid into Drino? I think it's Drino's birthday, isn't it? Or someone said it was Drino's birthday. It is Drino's birthday. Let's raid into Drino. Wish him a happy birthday. Drino's one of the members of my community.
My Siege is way worse.
Mars, thank you guys for fighting in the donations. Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's his birthday. Let's raid into Drino. It seems like a nice thing to do for his birthday. But yeah, Drino's a member of my community. He's been around for fucking ages. Drino was like the second person to join my Discord. So, we're raiding into Drino. Wish him a happy birthday, lads. Oh my god, hang on, wait a minute. Bruh. What a time for a raid. Yo, just right. Thank you for the raid. I'm literally just about to raid someone else. I'm so sorry. Let me give you a shout out real quick. What were you guys doing? Oh no, it's fine. Oh, shout out, Sergeant. What were you guys playing? Were you guys also playing King of the Castle or were you doing something else? King of the Castle. It's a fun fucking game, isn't it? I also lost. I got my head chopped off in front of all my counts. I got 2 of my people were in rebellion at once, and then the last one tried to fight them off and failed horribly because they suck. I still blame you, counts, for your horrible, horrible military prowess. It is so much fun. It is such a good stream game. I'm surprised I haven't seen like more people playing it. It is such a well-made stream game. I will definitely be playing it in... I became a corporate mascot. Made the Queen do cereal commercials. Yeah, well, we made the footlong. We invented the sandwich and called it the footlong. That's what I get for supporting you. Maybe if you'd succeeded, I would prefer. But yeah, sorry, we just finished our game, so we're wrapping up. We're gonna raid into a community member of mine whose birthday it is, so if you guys could wish him a happy birthday, I would very much appreciate it. But yeah, I will definitely be playing this game again. Maybe next week. Actually, definitely next week. I kind of want to... It's fun. It's a really, really good game for community night. Thank you, Crimson, for recommending it as well. We'll raid into Drino. Thank you for the raid again. I'm sorry that it happened right at the end of stream. But yeah.
Penumbra, fuck you.
Oh, go say happy birthday to Drino for me. Wish him the best. I'm going to go get something to eat because I haven't eaten dinner yet. Hydrate. Oh, God. Hang on, let me get a drink. And we will play this again next week, I think. Because it was a lot of fun. Have you guys have... Wait, is Drino also ending stream? I can't. I'm getting a Far Cry ad. What is this luck? Do you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to raid into him. We're going to raid into him as he's ending stream. Fuck it. Worst case scenario, you guys raid into no one. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the raid. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you tomorrow for the new stream, probably. God. I'll catch you later. Bye. Bye-bye.